Hi. Um, I wanted to record something about some things that have been going on in my life recently, just in the hope that it helps someone else. Maybe they need to hear it. Um, Last week, I lost someone who was close to me, and we had a service recently. Um, and I got to tell you, it was probably top five worst days of my life. Um, I've had loss before of grandparents and stuff like that, but this one had a particular sting to it, like a particular barb. Like this one feels nasty. And I think it's because this person was 62, there wasn't that element of some kind of understanding or some kind of context of like, oh, yep, they're in the stage of life where this is kind of normal and expected. Um, yeah, it was completely different to that. I think not having all my family in the country at the moment also made it hard. But yeah, it just feels like a really different beast. The grief feels like a really different beast, and really physical. Like again at the service, I had to step out for a bit because I thought I was going to throw up, and um, felt weak in the legs as well at different points. That kind of came and went. I've never really had that kind of reaction in that context. Um, and since then, the last few days, it's been very up and down, very much feeling really low energy, kind of shut down the body, that kind of, um, you know, vagus nerve shutdown, if that's something you're familiar with. Um, it's weird because as this has been going on, I've been reading Brene Brown's Atlas of the Heart, which is kind of like an encyclopedia of, I guess, emotional states and kind of stories and explanations around them. And I've been reading the section on anguish and hopelessness and grief and these kind of things. It talks about how traditionally we've understood grief as having kind of distinct linear stages, uh, you know, denial, anger, bargaining, uh, what's the other one? Depression, and then acceptance. But that more recently, I think findings are showing that it's not really that cut and dry, that it's a little bit more amorphous, like a blob that Brene says finds a place in your life. And so when it finds a place in your life, it doesn't leave you. It doesn't mean that you're sad all the time. I'm not going to be sad all the time as much as I've dealt with feelings over the last few days of honestly at times like feeling like I'll never be happy again. I think on the cognitive level, that doesn't seem really likely. But um, the grief and the memories, and I guess those of us left behind, they're going to stay with me and they're going to be a tender part of myself. So I'm taking it really slow, kind of a day at a time, planning to get a lot of time outdoors and, with good people, with friends that know what's going on and get it. Um, so I guess it's my turn to deal with this. And I just hope that, I kind of hope that it never is your turn if you're watching this, but when and if it does become your turn, I just hope that you also have good people and spaces and rituals and wisdom that you can draw upon. Um, because this one, yeah, really hurts. I thought I was ready for saying goodbye, and I'm not. And I'm really angry. Um, and those are new elements. So I guess I'm trying to get to know that a bit, um, and trying to make, I don't know, make friends with the feelings. Doesn't mean I like them, but just having them along for the ride while I do other things. So yeah, I just hope this is helpful to someone. I don't usually do stuff straight to camera, but yeah, thought I would just put it out there if it's helpful to someone. Much love.